Welcome back to the channel, everyone. In this video, you will finally see me get stuck in the most righteous of fashions. Now, this trail is in the Richloam Wildlife Management Area, and anyone who lives in Florida near that area, I'm sure you're familiar. This is not the first time I've been in this area, and the vehicle I drive is four-wheel drive, has all-terrain tires, and a 2-inch lift, which is perfectly fine for what I normally do. The error came in on my part with not having enough momentum to get me through the obstacle. So sit back and enjoy the ride until we hit the spot where I get stuck, and I'll walk you through it. Now, as you can see as I approach, it is a little bit wider than the initial spot that I went through. So I get out of the truck and inspect the area, determine that the ground was packed in enough. My truck has sufficient enough tires to get through it, as well as a lift, and work my way back to the vehicle. Now, as you'll see, as I make my way into the water, I was not going fast enough, and I did end up losing momentum. This caused my tires to start digging in, and eventually the frame of the vehicle rested on the sand. Luckily, the only water that got into the vehicle was the water that I brought in from getting in and out. Now, what does a mistake like this cost you? Well, in this particular case, 3 traction boards and my front bumper, along with my pride.
Well, it was only a matter of time before I got stuck.
I did intend to film me getting pulled out, and I completely forgot. Needless to say, I will be out of commission for a little while until I can get the truck repaired. I hope you guys got a good laugh out of this one.
What's going on, everyone? I'm Chase with Chasing the Experience. Now, as you just saw, I got stuck in an epic fashion. First time ever being stuck, and I gotta say, it sucked. I was out there for about 2.5, 3 hours. It ended up taking not just my buddy in his Chevy Silverado, but it also took another F-150. So I was in there pretty good. Now, I didn't get them pulling me out on video. I was more concerned of just getting out of the water before any sort of water intrusion started jacking up the engine or my interior, to be quite frank. In the photos that I showed, and I'll show them again here, you'll see that it looks like the bumper gave way. That's not the case. What happened is we didn't have the proper gear to pull me out effectively. We didn't have any kinetic ropes. All we had were tow straps, and we had to make the best of it. What did happen was the mounting bracket that came with the truck, that's what gave way. The bumper held together, but due to the force of the pull, obviously it got quite bent out of shape. The other mounting bracket on the other side, that got bent as well. So I'm going to have to replace both of those. I have been in talks with a custom shop here locally where I live, and I'm looking at anywhere of up to $1,025 roughly for the total repair. That's not counting the cost of any bumper that I end up getting again. So we'll have to see what happens. On the plus side, no damage to the engine. Thank God. It could have been a lot worse. I hope anybody watching this can learn from my mistake. Have someone with you, have the proper recovery gear, and or have a way to get a hold of people if you're out in the middle of nowhere so that someone can come get you. All right, whether it be telephone, radios, either GMRS or ham radio, have a way to contact somebody in case your cell service is out. On my channel, I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. If something crappy happens, I'm going to show it. The channel, is chasing the experience. Good or bad, things happen, and I just hope that everyone can learn from it. Once I get the truck up and running, I'll get back out there and continue exploring some of those trails that are close to where I live, and hope you guys enjoy. Catch you next time as we continue chasing the experience.